Ever wondered how financial markets keep a check on unfair practices? Or what happens when an investor faces an issue in the stock exchange? Perhaps you've pondered how these complex systems operate to ensure fairness and transparency. Or maybe you've been curious about what safety nets exist for those who find themselves tangled in the intricate web of stock exchange dealings. Indeed, these concerns are real and prevalent. But don't worry, we have systems in place to handle such issues. Let's dive right into understanding what financial regulation is. At its core, financial regulation is a set of rules and standards set by governing bodies to maintain integrity within the financial system. It's like a referee in a soccer match, ensuring everyone plays by the rules and keeping the game fair. Financial regulation isn't just about rules, though. It's also about protection. Imagine you're a little fish swimming in a vast ocean filled with bigger, more powerful creatures. Financial regulation is like a protective barrier around you, keeping those larger predators at bay. It shields investors like you and me from fraudulent activities and market manipulations that could potentially harm us. Now you might be wondering, why do we need financial regulation? Well, imagine a world without traffic rules. It would be chaos, wouldn't it? The same applies to the financial world. Without regulations, there would be no checks and balances, leading to a lack of transparency and potentially unfair practices. Financial regulation plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of the financial market. It ensures that all participants, whether they're big corporations or individual investors, operate on an even playing field. It promotes transparency, so everyone has the same information to make informed decisions. It also encourages fair competition, preventing monopolies that can stifle innovation and limit consumer choices. Financial regulation also helps maintain public confidence in the system. When people trust that the system is fair, they are more likely to invest. And more investments mean a more robust economy. But remember, financial regulation isn't perfect. Sometimes it can be a double-edged sword. While it protects investors and maintains market integrity, excessive regulation can also stifle growth and innovation. So it's all about finding that sweet spot, a balance between protection and progress. So in essence, financial regulation is the watchdog of our financial markets, ensuring everything runs smoothly and fairly. Now, let's shift our focus to stock exchange grievances. An ordinary day in the life of an investor isn't always smooth sailing. The financial seas can sometimes be treacherous with the turbulent waves of stock exchange grievances. These are essentially the issues and concerns that investors face while dealing with stock exchanges. Now you might wonder, what exactly constitutes a stock exchange grievance? Well, it could be anything from delays in receiving dividends to issues with securities transactions or even discrepancies in account statements. The range is wide and varied, and what makes these grievances so important? Well, they can influence investor confidence, affect market stability, and even impact the overall integrity of the financial system. Imagine being an investor, pouring your hard-earned money into a company's stocks with dreams of growth and prosperity, only to face delays in receiving your dividends. Or perhaps you're dealing with securities transactions that are unjustifiably denied or delayed. These are just a few examples of the kind of issues that can turn the exhilarating journey of investment into a roller coaster ride of anxiety and frustration. And it's not just about the individual investor. These issues, if left unaddressed, can create ripples across the entire market. They can erode investor confidence, leading to reduced participation in the market. And let's not forget, a stock exchange is like a barometer of a country's economic health. If trust in the system wavers, it can lead to larger economic implications. However, it's important to remember that while these grievances can indeed be daunting, they are not insurmountable. There's a structured way to handle them. The financial world is not a jungle where survival is left to the fittest. There are regulations in place, mechanisms designed specifically to address these grievances and ensure that the scales of financial justice are balanced. So while the path of investment can sometimes be fraught with challenges, remember, you're not alone. There are systems in place to guide you, protect you, and ensure that your journey in the financial world is as smooth and rewarding as possible. Though these grievances can be daunting, there's a structured way to handle them. Ever heard of the Grievance Redressal Cell in stock exchanges? It's our knight in shining armor. Now let's dive into the fascinating world of this silent protector of our financial interests. The Grievance Redressal Cell, or GRC, is a specialized body in stock exchanges across the globe. Its primary role is to ensure that the rights of investors are protected and that their grievances related to stock exchange transactions are addressed efficiently and effectively. Think of the GRC as a kind of financial ombudsman. It's an intermediary between the investors and the stock exchange, working tirelessly to ensure a fair and transparent trading environment. It's like a guardian, always vigilant, keeping an eye out for any discrepancies or irregularities that could harm the investors. The GRC deals with a wide variety of grievances. These range from disputes related to trade settlements and brokerage charges to more complex issues like alleged price manipulation and insider trading. The Grievance Redressal Cell is equipped to investigate and resolve such issues to ensure that the integrity of the stock exchange remains intact. So, how exactly does the Grievance Redressal Cell help resolve these issues? Well, it has a systematic and well-defined procedure in place. When an investor lodges a complaint, the GRC springs into action. The complaint is thoroughly analyzed and investigated by a team of experts. After a detailed examination, the GRC then determines the appropriate course of action. This could range from a simple warning to the broker to stringent penalties and even expulsion from the stock exchange in extreme cases. However, the role of the GRC isn't just limited to resolution of grievances. It also plays a pivotal role in educating and enlightening investors. The GRC regularly conducts awareness programs and workshops to empower investors. By providing a deep understanding of the financial markets and the potential risks involved, the GRC ensures that investors make informed decisions. Moreover, the Grievance Redressal Cell also helps in fostering trust and confidence in the stock exchange by ensuring that all grievances are addressed effectively and that the rights of the investors are protected. The GRC helps maintain the credibility and reputation of the stock exchange. This, in turn, encourages more individuals to participate in the stock market, thereby fostering economic growth and development. But remember, the Grievance Redressal Cell is not a magic wand. It cannot resolve all issues overnight. It requires patience and cooperation from all parties involved. However, the GRC's commitment to fairness, transparency, and investor protection makes it an indispensable part of the stock exchange ecosystem. In conclusion, the Grievance Redressal Cell is a powerful tool for investors. It's a beacon of hope in the complex and often daunting world of stock exchanges. It's a champion of investor rights, ensuring that every voice is heard and every grievance is addressed. So, the Grievance Redressal Cell is our go-to place for any stock exchange issues. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We started our journey by simplifying the often complex and intimidating world of financial regulation. We discovered that it is essentially a framework of rules and guidelines set up by authorities to ensure transparency, integrity, and protection of investors in the financial market. It's the unseen force that helps us sleep better at night, knowing our investments are secure and the market is operating fairly. We then delved into the nitty-gritty of stock exchange grievances. We realized that just like in any other sector, problems and disputes are part and parcel of the stock market. These grievances can spring from various sources, be it a conflict with a broker, an issue with a listed company, or a misunderstanding of market operations. But what's crucial is not the existence of these problems, but how they are addressed and resolved. And that's where the Grievance Redressal Cell in stock exchanges comes into the picture. We explored how this specialized unit serves as the go-to place for investors facing any trouble in their stock market dealings. It's like a trusty friend, always ready to lend an ear to your problems and help you find solutions. This cell, with its efficient complaint handling system, ensures that the rights of the investors are protected and that justice is served swiftly. But why is all of this important, you may ask? Understanding financial regulation and the grievance redressal mechanism is more than just gaining knowledge. It's about empowering ourselves as investors. It's about being able to navigate the financial market with confidence and not being left in the dark when things go awry. It's about making the most out of our hard-earned money and ensuring that our financial future is secure. So let's not shy away from learning more about these essential aspects of the financial world. Let's equip ourselves with the right knowledge and tools to make informed investment decisions. And let's remember that while the financial market might seem like a labyrinth at times, there are always guiding lights like financial regulation and the Grievance Redressal Cell to help us find our way. Remember, knowledge is power, so stay informed and make wise investment decisions.